All right, so we're looking at game 3 of the ALCS, and the Guardians, they're in a tough spot. Down 2-0. Gotta win this one. And on top of that, they've got the Yankees coming into Cleveland for their first home game of the series. What a pressure cooker, right?
Yeah, talk about a team on the ropes facing elimination. The Bronx Bombers in town. You could cut the tension with a knife.
Absolutely. And it doesn't help that they've got Matthew Boyd starting on the mound. Coming back from Tommy John surgery is one thing, but he's also got that pitch clock violation hanging over his head from the first inning.
Oh, man. That pitch clock, I remember when they brought that in, definitely adds a whole new level of stress for these guys. Especially for a guy like Boyd, still finding his groove after surgery.
It says here the umpire called the violation because Boyd wasn't engaged in the box at the 8-second mark.
Exactly. It just goes to show you how much these little things matter, when the pressure's on. Millions of people watching, the weight of the series on your shoulders, and then this clock just ticking away in the back of your mind.
Like trying to disarm a bomb while riding a unicycle on a tightrope.
Pretty much.
All right.
But gotta give him credit. Even with all that going on, he manages to escape that jam early on.
Yeah, and it was a team effort, too. Both sides were playing some lights-out defense.
For sure.
Like that catch from Miles Straw in center field, robbing Anthony Volpe. What a play.
Robbery. Plain and simple. Those first few innings were like a chess match, really. You could tell neither team wanted to give an inch. Every pitch, every stolen base, every bunt, it was all calculated.
And then things really blew open. This is where we get that back and forth, edge of your seat kind of game.
Oh, absolutely. This is what playoff baseball is all about. The momentum shifts were wild.
No kidding. Every time it felt like one team had the upper hand, the other would answer right back. Although that Kyle Manzardo home run in the 5th, that felt different.
Oh, you better believe it. First postseason home run of his career, and you could feel the energy in the stadium shift.
Yeah.
Not only did it give the Guardians their first lead of the entire series, but for Manzardo, a rookie, to step up like that, clutch.
Talk about making a statement. But leave it to the Yankees to, remind everyone why they're the Yankees. Aaron Judge, 8th inning, ties it up with a monster shot.
Classic Judge. And as if that wasn't enough, Stanton follows it up with another homer in the very next at-bat. Back-to-back jacks. Just like that, they flipped the script.
Brutal. Talk about a gut punch for Cleveland. They battle back, finally take the lead, and bam, the Yankees rip it right back. How do you even recover from that mentally?
It's a testament to their resilience, for sure. I
Yeah.
mean, anyone would understand if they just folded right there. But the Guardians, they just don't quit.
And to their credit, they didn't fold. Even going into the bottom of the 9th, down by 2, you got the feeling it wasn't over yet.
That's what's so great about them. They never seemed to give up. And they weren't afraid to, take some chances on the base paths. Remember that stolen base by Lane Thomas?
Oh, absolutely. Big time play. Go ahead, run at the plate. He steals second, puts the tying run in scoring position. Talk about pressure. And it's almost like that play foreshadowed what was about to happen. 2 outs, down by 2. Lane Thomas, who hadn't really done much at the plate all game, steps up to bat.
And uncorks one. Way back. Home run. Out of nowhere, all of a sudden they're down by 1, and the stadium is going nuts.
Electric. And as if that wasn't enough, they bring in John Kenzie Knoll to pinch hit, a guy who wasn't even in the starting lineup.
What does he do? Smacks a 2-run homer, ties the game. You couldn't have written it better.
Storybook stuff. And the crowd goes wild. Just goes to show you that's baseball, right? One swing of the bat can change everything.
No doubt. But it wasn't over yet. They go to extra innings, and you could just feel the tension in the air. Every pitch felt like a life-or-death situation.
Absolutely. And then bottom of the 10th, bases loaded. Who else but David Fry at the plate? The guy was on fire this whole postseason.
And he ends it. Grand slam. Walk-off. Guardians win 9-5.
Yeah.
Just an incredible game.
Unbelievable. We had everything in this game. Amazing pitching, incredible defensive plays, back-to-back home runs by the Yankees, and then that unbelievable comeback by Cleveland. Just goes to show you, you can never count anybody out in baseball.
You said it. And I think what makes this game so memorable is that it really showcased the heart of these Guardians. They just refused to give up. And they had guys like Noel and Fry, who weren't even expected to be the heroes, step up and deliver. That's what makes baseball so special.
Couldn't have said it better myself.